Moodstruck Mineral Pigments, their version of eyeshadow. So these are straight up mineral pigments. The great thing that Younique has done is they've made some matte ones. It's very rare to find an all mineral pigment that's not got some sheen to it, some sparkle. So for people who don't like sparkle, there's matte available, which is awesome. You can have a really cool neutral eye with the mattes, plus it comes in all the colors. So there's $15 each, or there's a super killer deal, $42 for 4 pigments. So it's like getting them at 30% off. And so I'm going to do a little set of 4 for you just to give you an idea of how you can wear them. So I'm starting with the color Innocent. Innocent is a matte and it makes a great base. So I'm putting this over top of where I put the primer. It's going to go pretty much on my whole lid. So I'm going to just sweep it on the whole lid, just like that. And the thing about shadows and pigments, and it applies to all, is you want to make sure that you're putting enough. People are very light-handed, I find, when it comes to putting on their makeup, and then they wonder why it didn't last all day. It's because you didn't put any on. So don't be shy. Layer it up, because you're going to blend it anyway, so you're not gonna look bad. It's all about the brushing and the blending. Okay, so there's one. I think I had some other color on here. Oh no, that's okay. So that's just the one color. So it's like a matte yellowy kind of color. One down. Next, okay, I've never done this color yet, so I hope it looks good on me. It's a really cool color. It's called Heartbroken. I know it's one of their most popular colors. It's quite sexy. It's like a, I don't know if you can see, it's like a pink, but it's very frosted, and I'm going to use this as a center color. So what does that mean? I'm going to go right across the middle here and just brush it on in. You have to be careful with some pinks and some purples and some browns. This one has red in it, but you have to be careful with how you wear colors that have red in them because they tend to make you look tired. So if you already have a skin that has a lot of red in it, don't wear a color like this because you're going to look like you haven't slept in a week. So be smart about the colors you pick, and if you're not sure what's going to look good on you, don't hesitate. I've been a makeup artist since 2003. So if you have a question, ask. If you're not sure what to pick and you don't know what's going to look good on you, ask my advice. I'll give you an answer. If you live in the Montreal area and you do happen to order a set of 4 pigments and you want to know how to use them, let me know. We can make some time and I'll teach you and I'll show you how to put them on and the different things that you can do to play with them. I'm here to help you, and I want you guys to really love your products. So I don't want to just sell them to you and then forget about you after. My goal is to make sure that you're all happy because I want you to recommend more people to get this product. I love it, so I want you to also. Next, I'm using my fave. It's called Devious. It's black, but it has a lot of little sparkles in it. It looks like gasoline, or like, you know, when there's like an oil slick on the ground and you see like a rainbow in it, it looks like that. So I'm going to use that as a crease color. So I'm going to go on the side here. It's going to be pretty smoky looking, and then I'm going to just drag it all through my crease. Now if I was doing this without primer on my eyes, it wouldn't look nearly, oops, look at that. It wouldn't look nearly as strong. Primer is really what makes it look intense. I also don't normally put primer on my face before I do my eyes because of this very reason. You see how it falls? This is why I always tell girls, do not put foundation first and then do a smoky eye, because it's all gonna stick and then you're gonna have raccoon eyes. So always do everything for your eyes first, then go ahead and do your face. You'll thank me when you don't look like a raccoon. Okay, so there's a crazy crease, but I don't want it to be so intense, so I'm taking just a brush with nothing on it, and I'm just going to soften that by brushing back and forth and that's going to blend it a little bit more together. Okay, just like that. And I like to touch up the center again, so I'm going to go back with my pink. Wipe your brushes off in between. If you're using just one brush, wipe off in between so you're not transferring the color, because you're not going to be able to, you don't want the black in the center, you want this crazy pink Heartbroken color in the center, just like that. Okay, and then wipe any excess off onto some Kleenex so that your brush is clean again. Okay, and then I'm going to finish with a highlight. Not everyone likes a highlight. Not everyone should have a highlight. If you have a really pronounced eyebrow, don't put a highlight because it's just going to make it look like even stronger. So I'm going to put it right up in here, above the crease, and I'm going to drag it into the inner corner like that. Okay? And again, I like to blend everything. Some girls like when there's a huge definition of color. I'm more of a blender. Blendy, blendy. Okay? So that's that. And then what I can do as well, I have a little eyeliner brush here. My fingers still have a little bit of the primer on them. So I'm just going to kind of moisten the tip of my eyeliner brush. I'm going to dip it into that black color, that Devious, and I'm going to use that as a liner. Just like that. And I'm going to line my lid. When you wet it, it's going to be stronger. When it's dry, it's going to be softer looking. So you do whatever you like, depending on the look you're trying to go for. Okay, and then you can do the underneath as well. Just like that. I'm going to take a picture of this because I find the light is hard to see the whole look. But I'll take a picture for you so that you can see. And I'm going to do another coat of my mascara because now I've made a super dramatic eye. So I'm going to fix my mascara again. I'm going to make it stronger looking. And I'll take a picture and I'll post that below. So again, those 4 colors were Innocent, which was a matte. You could wear that by itself. The center was Heartbroken, which is this really cool looking pink, sparkly pink. The crease color is Devious, which can be an eyeliner, it can be a crease color, it can be like if you're really going for a cat eye, you can go dark, dark, dark. And Sexy is a baby pink used as a highlight. You can wet that too and use that as a liner above the darker color, and that's going to make, if you have small eyes, it's going to make them stand out a lot more. So there. Not hard to do. Yes, you'll make a mess whenever you're doing a smoky eye. It's almost impossible to not make a mess, but look how quickly it cleans up. It's just gone because I have the primer, everything's nice and smooth. I can just wipe it away. Okay, then foundation's next.